Alright, we're going to show you guys how to install the Hcm Carbon OEM hood vents. I'm going to show you what we need. These are the tools that we need. Ratchet, the sockets, little tool to take off those clips, flathead. I use a flathead or a spatula. I use the 3M window weld 08609. Some tape and some sandpaper, 150 grit, and I have like 36 or grit sandpaper. I'll tell you why. First thing you need to do is open your hood, take off the hood underliner with it's got 15 clips, push pins, and use this tool, take it off. Just remove this, let's put it aside. You're gonna see two 9mm nuts that go here. You loosen these up. Okay, now you got the nuts off. Now you're gonna push these little pins that are holding the vent. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna push it. See that? It's got a cut. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. And it's got this little cable that holds the vent. You remove that. Okay. And then now you can pull it off. Now you can remove the vent. Easy as that. Should only take you guys a couple minutes to remove the underliner and the vent. It's real easy. Now that you got your hood vent off, we're going to remove the backing plate away from the stock vent. Use a spatula, or you can use a flathead, whichever you have. It's actually welded, plastic welded around the edges. You'll see these perforated holes here. You see them there, not where I'm pointing. So it's, you just gotta remove that or separate that. So here we go. If you hear cracking, don't get scared. And they're gonna break it. See how easy it is? Go around the edge. This middle one I'm going to use as flathead. It's probably easier because it's longer. There it is. It's got one more here. There it is. All in one piece. Okay, so you separated it, and there you have it. Okay, here's the difference between ours and the stock one. Very similar in size and thickness. So what you're gonna have to do is get your sandpaper and sand same locations where we're gonna put the window weld, the silicone there. Right, so it'll be here, here. So you just match your stock vent. So you start by sanding. So here. You can even use 36 if you guys wanted to. There you have it, pretty much it. So all you're gonna do is just clean it up and you're ready to install the vent. But before you do that, you gotta do the same thing to the stock backing plate. So you just sand wherever it was welded. What I try to do is I try to flatten it out because it's a little rough. I do this so we can, so it bonds a lot better, you know. Okay, and I go over with it with 150 just to flatten it out a little bit, make it a little smoother. Okay, now what you want to do is clean it with, if you got any alcohol, rubbing alcohol, you can clean it up so it bonds better. I know you guys are at home probably doing this, or going to be doing this. I just use just regular rubbing alcohol. Soak it in the rag and just clean where you sanded. Okay. That's it. Next thing you do, you get your window weld. You can also use really any type of epoxy that bonds to fiberglass or plastic. You can go to any AutoZone or Pet Boys or whatever automotive parts store you have. Ask them what bonds well with plastic to fiberglass or composites. But this one's been working well for us. We've had our car, the vents on our car, for maybe 4 or 5 months now, and nothing's really, it hasn't peeled apart or anything. But I'm going to show you where to go. You just lay this window weld right where you sanded, and you're going to do it this way, same way. Just lay a strip. So you're going to mirror your stock one. That's why you have it next to you. This is the only place you need it. No, nowhere else. And that's it. Now you guys are gonna get your stock backing plate and install it to the our carbon fiber vent, like so. Just kind of push it together. You'll see the window well go through these holes, and that's where you need to. That's good enough on pressure. See how it oozes through the little vents there? That's good enough. What you're gonna do next is, once you did the window weld, you're gonna let it sit, you know, on a sunny day, half an hour. Let it sit half an hour so it doesn't separate when you install it. If it's cold out, or you want to make sure, you know, an hour or two would be fine. You want to put them in your house. So we're gonna let this sit and we'll install it a little later. Now I want to show you guys. I'm going to show you how fast it takes to take off the vent and separate it, so that way it gives you an idea. It should only take a couple minutes. I'm going to show you. And there it is. What I'm doing here is I'm doing the other side. I already sanded it. See if you guys can also lay this window weld on the side of the backing plate, if it makes it easier for you guys. Either way, it's gonna, whatever makes you feel better. There it is. Now that we're done, we're going to go ahead and install the carbon fiber vent. This is already installed on the backing plate. We're going to go ahead and run the wire through the same hole it came in. Just like that. And then push down. Make sure it clips. There it is. It's all getting clipped. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and put the cable back where it was. Right. Install the 2 nuts. And then repeat the other side. There it is. Okay, now we're going to install the hood underliner back where it was. Just take 2 of the clips. There are 15 of these, so go ahead and put them back where they go. Okay, now that you're done, go ahead and close your hood. And there are your hood vents.